Welcome back, Kules. The summer transfer window is heating up, and FC Barcelona are right at the center of the chaos once again. From missing out on Nico Williams to Chelsea eyeing a €50 million swoop for Fermin Lopez, the pressure is piling up at Camp Nou. Meanwhile, midfield stars like Marc Casado and Marc Bernal are writing their own comeback stories, but what does that mean for Barca's future lineup? And don't even get us started on Ter Stegen's shocking training absence. Is the captain preparing for a quiet exit? Stick around because we're breaking it all down: the transfers, the drama, the comebacks, and the road ahead for Hansi Flick's Barca. Let's dive in. There is no denying the fact that FC Barcelona and other clubs will be looking for market opportunities this summer. Even so, it is about the ability and awareness of any club to respond quicker than others to such opportunities. Barcelona, rather unfortunately, have been slow in that regard. Barcelona's first real shot in the market was Nico Williams. Everything looked on track, but in the end, it all fell through when he chose to renew his contract with Athletic Club. Would you like the rest of the paragraph rephrased too? Leaving Barcelona in a rather disadvantageous position, the club has since been assessing other options in the market. However, it is clear to see that the Catalan giants need to make some sales and generate some much-needed revenue to operate properly in the market. Chelsea seem interested in signing Fermin Lopez. On that note, Fishages reports that Premier League side Chelsea is keen on Spanish midfielder Fermin Lopez. A rather dynamic midfielder within the Barcelona squad, the 22-year-old player offers a unique profile that not many players can match. As for Chelsea and their head coach Enzo Maresca, Lopez provides a profile that they believe would work well within the club. Following their recent triumph in the FIFA Club World Cup, the London-based side is looking to make a statement signing. A big offer could arrive for the Barcelona player. According to this report, that signing could end up being Fermin Lopez. Moreover, it also states that the Premier League side is ready to make an offer for the player that could potentially exceed the €50 million mark. From Chelsea's perspective, the report suggests that the competition within Barcelona could potentially lead to the player eventually leaving. Barca, however, seem to be adamant about keeping the player for now. Appreciated by Hansi Flick, he is seen as a unique profile that still has a lot to offer to the team. At the same time though, Chelsea aren't the only club keeping tabs on Fermin Lopez. He's attracting interest from elsewhere this summer too. Meanwhile, Marc Bernal's dedication over the past few months is finally starting to show results. The young midfielder is now fully involved in Barca's pre-season training, and Hansi Flick, along with his coaching staff, have taken notice. There's a real sense of belief within the club that Bernal is close to reaching the impressive level he showed before his injury last year. On August 27th, it will be exactly 1 year since Bernal suffered his serious injury against Rayo Vallecano. The midfielder tore the anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee and also damaged his external meniscus. It was a major setback for such a promising talent. Bernal has been focused, but instead of letting it slow him down, Bernal took the challenge head-on. He has spent months in the gym focusing on building strength and muscle. His physical appearance has changed dramatically. Once known for his natural control of the game and sharp coordination, he now looks much stronger. His arms and legs show the results of his efforts, and he is no longer the skinny teenager. Despite the progress, there is no set date for his return to the pitch. He understands that the decision will not be rushed. No return date. For what it is worth, the green light must come from Hansi Flick, the coaching staff, the club's medical team, and most importantly from Bernal himself based on how he feels. His return will be gradual, as injuries of this nature require careful management. However, those close to him know how much effort he has put in to reach this point. When Flick decides to call on him, Bernal will be ready not just to play but to contribute at the highest level. He is determined to make this season count, and both the club and the fans have high hopes for his future. In the end, Marc Casado's 2024-25 season came to a frustrating halt after he suffered a partial tear in the lateral ligament of his right knee during the March 16th match against Atletico Madrid. He missed 14 matches. Cheese though was available again by the end of the season, evidencing a clear desire to want to get back to helping the squad and team as quickly as possible. You wouldn't expect anything less from the committed midfielder. Before injury curtailed his campaign, Casado had enjoyed a strong breakout season but then lost his place to Frenkie de Jong once the Dutchman had returned to fitness after continued ankle problems. With so much depth in midfield, competition for spots is expected to be fierce this season, and that's likely fueling the rumors about a possible summer exit for Marc Casado. Meanwhile, things feel a bit tense behind the scenes at Barcelona when it comes to Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. According to Sport, The German keeper has been training separately from the rest of the squad in all 3 sessions since the team returned to work. The club insists it's just a case of minor discomfort, but no official medical report has been issued, and that's got people talking. There's growing speculation that something deeper might be going on. The bigger picture. Barcelona insists the goalkeeper is not seriously injured. However, it is hard to ignore the bigger picture. The club has brought in Joan Garcia, who has changed the dynamics in the goalkeeping department. From the outside, it seems clear that Barcelona are starting to look beyond Ter Stegen, who has been the team's first-choice keeper for years. Despite the uncertainty, Ter Stegen is standing his ground. He has made it very clear that he does not intend to leave the club this summer. He still has 3 years left on his contract and plans to see it through. The coming days could be key in deciding how this situation unfolds. Barcelona will soon head off on their Asian tour. The club wants Ter Stegen to travel with the team, even if he doesn't fully take part in the matches. The coaching staff believes that his presence would send a message of unity and normality, even if he continues to train separately during the trip. At the moment, there is no set deadline for a decision. The management believes that if Ter Stegen wants to leave, he will need to say so directly. What next? In that case, the club would consider giving him the letter of freedom. Selling him is not part of the plan, and the board prefers a quiet and respectful solution without drama. Meanwhile, inside the dressing room, players are remaining silent but supportive. When Ter Stegen crossed paths with some teammates after a recovery session, everything felt normal. The squad respects him as their captain and hopes the matter is resolved soon, to keep the group focused and united ahead of the new season. A week ago, Marca reported Wolverhampton Wanderers are one of the best positioned sides to sign UD Almeria's Marc Pubil. AC Milan have also been credited with an interest in the right-back. On Tuesday, Radio Rossonera reported the Serie A side have moved aggressively, but Wolves are ahead in the transfer race. Journalist Gianluca Di Marzio now provides the latest on Milan and Wolves, and adds that Barcelona are also in the picture. The Italian club also have RC Strasbourg's Guelladui in their target list. But that operation isn't taking off because Milan are refusing to meet the League One side's €25 million demand. Therefore, they are focusing mainly on 22-year-old Pubil, who is also wanted by Wolves and Barcelona. Di Marzio claims that in the next few hours, Massimiliano Allegri's side will try to beat competition from Wolves and the La Liga winners to secure Pubil's signature. He further adds Wednesday could be decisive for Milan in their transfer pursuit. Pubil has a contract until 2029, and the asking price is €15 million. Nelson Semedo was the first-choice right-back last season and has left Molineux as a free agent. Vitor Pereira currently has Pedro Lima and 33-year-old Matt Doherty as the 2 right-backs at Wolves. As Barcelona prepare for their pre-season tour of Asia, the uncertainty continues to swirl around key players. Will Fermin Lopez stay or go? Can Marc Bernal rise after his brutal injury? And is the Ter Stegen saga a ticking time bomb waiting to explode? One thing's for sure, this summer could define the future of the club. So buckle up because the road to redemption is full of twists and turns. Don't forget to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more daily Barça updates. Forza Barça, and we'll see you in the next one.